All right, let me go ahead and start. All right, let me, hey Maya, I'm going to, well, actually, you know what? I am not going to refresh. I'm hoping my internet situation is back the way we need it to be. Thank you all so much for being here. Allow me to introduce myself. Let me turn my IG, make sure that it's working. For anybody new here, hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher, and usually I'm welcoming you to my struggle cooking class. Yeah, Maya says the storm is crazy. I know it's dark and it's raining out here, so please stay safe on the roads for anyone out there. Um, but yeah, I am not a professional chef. clearly, I am not a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker. And I've been sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. Um, Usually, I'm in the kitchen cooking up sugar free, dairy free, and gluten free recipes, but from time to time, and more often, a lot of the time over the holidays, I like to go participate in dining out of the kitchen, and then I like to recap it all and bring you all along with me. So, um, sit back and relax. We are going to talk about tea service at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel here in the Atlanta area. I went on New Year's Day. They had a New Year's tea. So this first hour, I am going to spend kind of giving you all a little bit of history because I just learned it too. I didn't know any of this stuff. And then the second hour, I'll go through my pictures and share my experience with you all because this is something that I do enjoy doing and I'm going to be doing more of it. So I see we have Maya in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, Maya. If anybody else wants to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. But as always, you can watch from the clouds. And I just want to start with a little bit of a disclaimer. And first of all, thank you all so much for being here. Happy New Year. Happy Tuesday. But I want to talk a little bit about my journey, if you will, because I never want it to seem like I live this luxury lifestyle. I do not. You all know I come from humble beginnings, immigrant family. I work, I'm a mom, I clip coupons, I cook for the family. But you all have seen, speaking of family, you know, I don't have daughters and I don't have sisters. And so as a boy mom, I do like to do things that kind of um, remind me and enhance my softer side. Who do we have here? Chandra, the Fly to Fit chick. I have been enjoying your workouts in the morning. Thank you so much for being here. Chandra also is part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. You all know I'm a proud student of the Lead Attorney. Chandra has a workout channel and she is working out in the mornings and sharing her healthy recipes. So thank you so much for being here. And I know Maya is going to be starting up her channel and has been doing some live streaming and has some shorts. So you all are always here to support me. So I definitely want to support you. But like I said, you know, working in technology and just other things that, you know, can be very competitive. For my own personal reasons, I've been on a journey, not only with the weight loss, I am down, maintaining an 80-pound weight loss with at least 3 more to go. It's a lifetime journey. This is a marathon, not a sprint. But as I'm getting smaller, I do like to do things that are, you know, more elegant, if you will. Um, so one of the things that I've been doing on my own personal development is I have signed up for and taken several etiquette and elegance classes, and I've told you all about that, and I enjoy it. And one of the assignments that we have as part of the transformation, if you will, are to participate in things that are a little bit more refined. So, attending the ballet, attending the symphony, going to a winery, going to afternoon tea. Actually, in one of the courses that I've taken, there's a whole module on afternoon tea. So I'll give you all a little bit of history because I'm learning this stuff too. And if you have any questions, you know, let me know. We'll learn together. If anybody is interested in, you know, some of these resources, sometimes you all have asked me. There are a lot of free resources, and there's a free Facebook group that one of my etiquette teachers in London has, and it's open to anyone. And she has weekly posts and Q&As, and it's just a way to always stay on top of your game if that's something that's important to you. Who do we have here? We have Dowdy Wanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to see the screen share, feel free to find Maggie, the substitute teacher, on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Chandra. And congratulations to you. I have seen your before and after pictures on your YouTube page. I'm so proud of you. And all of us, you all know, I'm 47 and I want to grow old gracefully. And, things change as we get older. So I'm really proud of you taking control. Who do we have here? We have Genesis in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, hey. All right, so let me see if I can share my screen with you all. And I'm going to, let's see, go to the online finishing school. We're going to learn a little bit of history about afternoon tea. Maybe you all already knew this. I didn't. So we'll take a couple minutes to look at the history of tea, just so you all can sound impressive like me. And then we'll look at the Waldorf Astoria page, and then we'll look at my actual pictures. So sit back, relax, have a beverage. I do have my Walmart water. It's not elegant in a can, but I should have it in a glass. All right, so let's see what we have here. Hope you all are doing well. It's raining outside, but all right, so let me see here if I can. All right, so I'm going to just scroll through the notes that I have, and you can see afternoon tea is actually a whole module in one of the courses that I've taken. So let me make myself smaller and we'll zoom in here. And we're not going to read the whole thing, but I do like to share because I thought this was pretty cool. Okay. So again, this is from the Emma DuPont School of Etiquette, and I have completed her courses, but I just wanted to share a couple sentences from the class notes. So you can see here, afternoon tea started at the mid-19th century, so that's the 1800s, in case anybody was wondering about that. If you're the type of girl that grew up with tea parties or whatever, this is kind of the history behind it. So it's a time to catch up with friends and nice surroundings. And this is what stood out to me. It lends an opportunity to experience some of the best hotels in the country at prices somewhat less than a formal meal in the same location. So I wanted to talk about that because, again, yeah, it's raining in Toronto. Please stay dry. Again, my life is just like you all's, and I have never stayed at the Waldorf Astoria. I have never stayed at the St. Regis. They're beautiful hotels, but at $500 a night, I can't justify that. That's not the type of life that I live. But if you ever wanted to experience some of these surroundings, you all will see that I start to do some of these activities, the teas and different things that they have that give you a little bit of that elegant experience, if that's something that you are interested in, without having to do like a full dinner or stay a full night and book a room. So that's definitely an option. And we'll look at pricing, but usually for these types of hotels, and I've done tea at Chateau Alon, I've done tea at St. Regis, I've done tea now at the Waldorf Astoria. And my dream, you all, one of these days when the boys are up and out and I'm retired from corporate, will be to travel to these extravagant places and pretend and enjoy myself and share it with you all. So if you are a lady who's interested in something like this, or maybe a good date option, or maybe daddy-daughter time, this is something that I'm experimenting with and I'm having a lot of fun. All right, so what does Genesis say? I'm the kind of girl that grew up with a jump rope and some jacks. Absolutely, y'all. I played kickball and all of that outside too. Um, like I said, just being a boy mom, working in technology, um, I, for my own personal reasons, am trying to enhance my softer side. So welcome to my journey. But yeah, absolutely. Let the kids be kids. All right. So in case you're interested in the history, so basically, we have Anna Maria Russell, okay, Duchess of Bedford. Of course, we can all relate. But the reason why tea started is that back in the days, like in the 1800s, and of course, this is in the UK, dinner was served late. So dinner was like an 8 p.m. meal. And with a late dinner, people were getting hungry, or the Duchess was getting hungry in the afternoon because lunch was a very light meal and people were left hungry in the afternoon. So basically, the story goes as this, is that this duchess was hungry between, morning and 8 p.m. dinner. And so she requested snacks to be brought to her. And it started off with some teas and some like little biscuits or cookies that were brought to her chambers, if you will. And then she started to invite her friends, and then it kind of grew into a like a tradition. And like most things that start in, royalty or upper class, middle, class people try to emulate the same thing. So that's just basically the history of tea, and you can find it in a lot of different hotels. I'm going to be experimenting around and taking you all with me on these adventures, but that's kind of how it started and the history behind it. Who do we have here? We have Mona. Thank you so much for being here. Mona is also part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind. Please check out her channel and her kids' channel. Feel free to drop it in there. And yes, thank you all for liking the live stream. All right, so where did we go, or where did I go on New Year's Day? So I've shared with you all before. I was looking to do some festive celebrations over the holiday, and I initially was looking at like a New Year's Eve dinner or party, but the Waldorf Astoria is a luxury hotel as part of the Hilton family. And none of this is sponsored, y'all. I just went, booked a ticket and I went. But their New Year's party was in the $350 price range, which is out of my budget. And I just couldn't justify that. So I started looking around to see what else they offered. And that's how I stumbled across the afternoon tea. All right, so let's take a look at the Waldorf. I don't know if anybody here has actually stayed at one. I have not, but it is beautiful. All right, so maybe one day. Never say never, right? All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Oh my God, Genesis says the only Duchess I know is Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas. I love it. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit of a history lesson. Who do we have here? Sandy. Sandy's here. Thank you so much for being here. Sandy says, "Good afternoon, Maggie." Good afternoon, my dear. All right. So this is the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Atlanta. So again, this is a luxury hotel in Atlanta. They do have other locations, and you all can check and see in your area. So what I did is I came down here to dining and drinks. So they have a French restaurant called Brassica. So that's what I landed on. So let's take a look at the dining options. And then you can see here they have afternoon tea. So I don't know if anybody's ever been to afternoon tea at any of these places. What has been your experience? As you can see, I think it's so much fun. All right, so you can see here, this afternoon tea at the Waldorf is only on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can check any of the luxury hotels close to you. You're going to pay about $100, but in my experience, it's much more affordable than like staying there overnight and ordering room service. Who knows, maybe one day. Usually the tea service that I've seen has been like a weekend. So you can check. I know St. Regis does Sunday teas. The Waldorf Astoria Saturday and Sunday. I think the Four Seasons is where I want to go next, and have like brunch service. So I'm going to be exploring these things and sharing it with you all. What does Mom Marie Marie say? Hey, Marie Marie says, "Hello everyone, I'm passing through. Tea sounds like why we use snack machines." I know, right? Exactly. If you're hungry between meals, what do you do? Of course, none of us are royalty. I'm not royalty. Y'all know I'm the daughter of immigrants. So I just like learning about this stuff. It's my kind of guilty pleasure and happy place. But yeah, you could use a vending machine too if you're hungry between meals. Oh, what does Sandy say? Sandy says, "Happy New Year. Thank you so much for sharing. High tea is on your to-do list this year." Thank you for saying that, Sandy. And there actually is a difference. I actually learned this. There's a difference between tea and there's a difference between high tea. I'm not going to go all the way down the rabbit hole, but if you want, that's all in my notes because we had to do a whole module on proper tea service. So I'm glad it's on your list to do this year. I think it's so much fun. All right, you guys are talking to each other. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so yes, I'm here to prepare you so you know what to expect. So again, back to the Waldorf Astoria, and you can check. This is the Waldorf Astoria in Atlanta. You all know I'm in the Atlanta area, but you can check and see any luxury hotel in your area, and you know, so you don't show up and you're uninformed. I do a lot of research online, or you all can come here. I'll check it out for you. But I do a lot of research online, so I kind of know what to expect and what happens there. So, all right. So let's see what they say at the Waldorf Astoria for tea. So it says, under certain circumstances, there are few hours more agreeable than those dedicated to the ceremony known as afternoon tea. The Waldorf Astoria tradition of afternoon tea epitomizes the sophistication and celebration of this delightfully indulgent ritual. And yes, you all, let's tell the truth. This is just something for fun. This is not like cooking for the family. We do that here. I do that here. More of that is to come. But since the boys were with their dad for Christmas this year, I had the opportunity to take some time and try some other things. And then also, having teenagers, they're going to be up and out soon. You know, this is kind of how I like to spend my free time. So I'm glad you all are sharing it with me. All right, so let's continue. All right. Combining this rich history of the occasion with a contemporary flair, the full splendor of the Waldorf Astoria afternoon tea demands only that you enjoy every delicious moment. Okay, so let's take a look here. If we book a table, what happens? Let me go, because I know you all are interested, like how much is it, and those details. And you know what? I am actually going to put the links in here for you all in case anybody's in the Atlanta area and you ever want to check this out. Okay, so let me share so you can see. But most of the times, if you're curious, you can either call the luxury hotel in your area or go to their website and go to the dining options. Or sometimes I think at the St. Regis, it might be in events or services, and you can look and see if they have tea service for you. Ooh, what does Maya say? I've only been to the Waldorf in New York, where you're originally from. This is a treat. Thank you, Maggie. You're so welcome, my dear. Y'all, I'm ashy. It is, I wash my hands all the time and it's cold, so I'm trying not to be ashy Larry over here. But thank you so much, Maya, and I appreciate that. Um, you all have helped me to create a space where I can share this stuff. I'm gonna be doing it anyway. I love this stuff. So thank you. I'm glad that it's helpful. Mona says, I want to go to a tea, maybe in the spring. Oh, wouldn't that be incredible? Like a nice garden party or something like that in my head. But yes, so this is kind of how I prepared. So definitely what I would do for those of you all who are planning on going to a tea service, find the nicest hotels in your area. The Hilton chain has Waldorf Astoria. The Marriott chain has the St. Regis. We've been there. Go to their website, go to the dining section, and then see what restaurants they offer. And tea is usually going to be listed there. It may also be in the events, and then you can plan, you can see what days of the week they offer it. Usually it's on the weekend, and since it's afternoon tea, it's going to be usually between like 12 and 4. This one was 1 and 3. See how much it is, and then see if you probably want to go ahead and make a reservation. Yes. Yes, y'all know I'm always washing and wiping. All my life I had to wipe, so I got to get greased up. Okay, so let's continue. So when you go to the Waldorf Astoria website for their tea, it's going to take you to Open Table, and you're probably familiar with Open Table, or what is the other one? Talk. There's lots of different booking websites. So you can see here, we just read about it. So they have different options here. Oh, wow, I didn't notice this. Okay, so you can see, let me just click on view more. All right, so let's start at the bottom. So if you want to take kids, for those of you all who have little girls, and I don't, but you can see here And it's nice. They do charge less for the little kids. So I don't know if you would take a 1 to 3 year old, but that would be $30. If you have a middle aged kid, 5 through 12, $50. This is the one that I did. I believe I did. I hope I did. The Buckhead tea set. And so, what does it get you? So, this was $78 per person. So, not too bad. Yes, this is a treat. This is not something I do every day. Um, I wanted to go on New Year's Day because Christmas and New Year's this past year was on Sunday. It allowed for different weekend activities to actually be on Christmas Day or New Year's Day. Hello, Val. Thank you so much for being here. But you all can check in your area. Maybe the pricing will be different, but at least you know what you get. So I believe I did this one, number one afternoon tea, the Buckhead tea set. So this gives you tea selection. We'll talk about that. You get 7 sandwiches, 7 sweets, a scone, and a glass of sparkling wine or sparkling cider. Oh, look here. It says the menu is at brassicaatlanta.com. We'll take a look at that. That's the name of the restaurant at the Waldorf Astoria. So basically, you would just click the reserve button. You all know how to book. So the other options are you can see here if you want to upgrade instead of the house wine, you can get some of the, I guess, more top shelf alcohol. For example, if you want Moet, if that's even how you say it, from France, then that would be $118 per person. All right. So let me just see if the website has the menu. And then we'll go take a look at the pictures. So this is the restaurant inside. There's the executive chef. Let's look at the menus. Oh, there's the tea service. Very nice. Afternoon tea. So again, you all, you don't have to be surprised. There are some basics, and that's in my notes. And I can share with you all. Maybe we'll go back and look at what usually comes with tea. And there's an order that you're supposed to eat it and all of the stuff. We're not going to go down that path, but if you're interested, we can share. Genesis says you love the in-depth details. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. Okay, good. I will. We'll take a look at the menu and then we'll go and see what the instructions are. All right. So again, the Brassica is the in-house restaurant at the Waldorf Astoria. So let's see what they have for their afternoon tea. All right. So the Buckhead tea, and Buckhead is the suburb of Atlanta where the hotel is in. So we talked about what you get: tea selection, sandwiches, sweet scone, and sparkling water. Okay. So these are the sandwiches that you get. So we're going to go through the menu. And if you have any allergies or there's anything that you don't eat, they will absolutely make adjustments for you. So the sandwiches that come with the tea at the Waldorf Astoria, you have an open faced. Let's see here. Oh, what is Oh, Chandra says share the order again. Absolutely, yes. Let's go through the menu and then I'll take you all to my notes for the tea module and we'll talk about there's even a way you're supposed to stir it. It's such a thing, right? What does Vel say? Is this tea something that's done often at ritzy hotels or just the really known ones? Here's the thing. So, Val, I know you hopped on a little bit later. So, for anyone who just hopped on, the actual history of tea started in the UK with some duchess that we don't know, but in the 1800s, there was a long period of time between like breakfast and dinner. Dinner was served at 8 p.m. So, she asked the server to bring her some snacks. Okay, I'm saying snacks, but some teas and some pastries. So put a little plate together from the kitchen, bring it to her, quarters. And that was to kind of hold her over in the afternoon until dinner. She started inviting her friends over. It started to become kind of the thing that, I guess wealthy women would do in those areas. And then it's like most traditions kind of move to the middle class, right? You know how like luxury cars get all the features first and then like we get an airbag. But so to answer your question, Val, I have only seen afternoon tea at the more luxury hotels, of course, y'all, I stay at the Hampton Inn and, Holiday Inn and those kind of places. I have not seen tea service there. So I would suspect it's going to be one at a hotel that has an in house restaurant. So you're probably not going to find it in a hotel chain that doesn't have like in house dining. And then because it's kind of like, an experience, it's probably going to be in more of the luxury hotels. And the reason I do this, not only is it fun for me, but I've shared with you all, I'm taking etiquette and elegance classes for my own personal development. And one of the assignments that we have are to participate in these more refined activities, go to the ballet, go to an afternoon tea, um, go to the symphony. A lot of this stuff I like doing anyway, but it's just to kind of get you acclimated in these environments. So hopefully that answers your question. What does Genesis say? Oh wow, stir instructions. Is that pinky up or down? Yeah, the pinky is actually not up, but the stir instructions, just so you know, and I don't do it right all the time, but I know you're actually not supposed to stir in a circle when you put your sugars in, and you all will see because I actually did it right at the tea. You're supposed to just go up and down gently from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So that's how you stir your tea. And then you just place it on the saucer. You're never supposed to taste the spoon. I do that all the time. But again, when I go to these places, I like to put into practice what I've learned. But y'all see me in the kitchen snacks all the time. So I'll share. We get an airbag. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know the luxury cars. Come on now. Y'all know the luxury cars get all of the new features first, like heated seats, um, airbags. Y'all, I'm old. I remember when cars only had two tail lights, and then the new cars had that tail light in the middle. So yeah, y'all know what I mean. Mona says one day you'll be able to Oh, y'all are talking to each other. What does Sandy say? Okay, I see what you're saying about the difference in the teas. Yes, we're going to talk about the different teas and explain to y'all how it works. So please ask me questions. If I know, I will share with you. And if I don't know, um, oh wow. If I don't know, I will find out because one of the things that I love, one of the etiquette teachers that I have, Emma DuPont, she does have a free Facebook group. If anybody's interested, you can join. And she also has like monthly Q&A. So I have a place where I can go. If I don't know the proper etiquette for something, I can ask because you're not born knowing this stuff. You got to learn it and put it into practice. Okay. All right, so let us continue. Just call you spoons. All right, so let's look at the sandwiches. What does Marie say? Can you explain how we eat these sandwiches? Ooh, yes, all of that is in there. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, y'all. This is so much fun. Okay, focus, Maggie. So let's look at the menu and then we'll go back to the etiquette notes. So for the Waldorf Astoria, you have smoked salmon and dill and cream cheese, so open face. So that just means the bread and then your toppings are on top. You do have a cucumber sandwich that's very standard for English tea. Um, an egg salad. This one was on a little croissant for me. I didn't have avocado toast. I don't think I had pimento cheese. I don't believe I had quiche. I did have a turkey sandwich. So they will make substitutions. I think we had prosciutto, and they did say at the Waldorf Astoria everything is made in house fresh. So I guess they use whatever they have. Hello, 10 Plus Sounds. Thank you so much for being here. You all please check out 10 Plus Sounds, also part of the lead attorney community, has a YouTube channel. He is my graphic designer. He makes all of this beautiful artwork. We're looking at this restaurant review. Excuse me, he definitely has a subscription services. You all can check him out. He turns his stuff around and it makes it look so much better than if I did it myself, believe me. Maya is here for the smoked salmon. Yes, let me know what sandwiches you all are having. Maya is here for avocado toast. Sandy says you can get tea service at some bed and breakfast too. That's great. And we do have in Atlanta I should have shared with you all. I need to do a better job. There are some like tea houses that literally that's just what they do around the clock. So I can share some more of that with you. Yes, 10 plus. Genesis says, we'll be fancy dancy when Miss Maggie is done with us. Only if you're interested in this stuff, you all. My channel is going to be about all things snacks. Sometimes it'll be like fancy things. Sometimes it'll be like family things. Sometimes it'll be snacks. Sometimes it'll be beverages. But if it's consumable, we'll talk about it. Ooh, meat pies and tea. That sounds so yummy. Oh, Chandra's here for the avocado toast. Yeah, I have an avocado. I need to use it, but ugh, isn't that incredible? I don't know. Do you do it sliced or do you mash it up and do it creamy? What does Maya say? We need to do a fancy meetup. We all dress up really cute and pretty. Wouldn't that be incredible? Yes, I'm here for it. Oh, I do have a question for y'all at the end. Okay, so you have sandwiches, you have pastries, and you have scones. Well, I'm saying it wrong. It's actually scones. I say scones, but that's actually incorrect. So let's look at the sweets. So you have the savory sandwiches, and then you always have some dessert items as well. So let's see what's on the menu. So for the pastries, I did have a fruit tart. I had an eclair. It was not pecan though. I did have a macaron. You know I love those. I had a chocolate ganache, but it didn't have peanut butter in it. I did have a scone with clotted cream jam. Oh, so good. I don't know if what is a canela and some meringue. So you can see this is what they have on their menu. What are you all liking from the sweets? Yes, who else has a channel? Let us know. And we can definitely support you. You all are here to support me. If you have a YouTube channel, family business, maybe your kids are behaving, shout it out. Um, Maya says, yes, macarons. Yes, you're going to see it. All right, so um, you can see here it's an assortment. And what I've learned for tea service, usually it comes on a three-tiered cake tower. You will see that, and they bring it in. And there are actually you're supposed to eat from the bottom up, and you're supposed to start with the savory, so the sandwiches. Then you move to the scones, which are the second layer, and then the dessert. So almost like how you would eat a meal. And if you're dining with a group, I didn't know this, you're supposed to wait until everybody has finished that layer, meaning, are we done with the sandwiches? And then we all move to the scones, we eat those. And then when we're done with the scones, we all move to dessert. It's a whole thing, you all. Mona says it's the pastries for me. Maya's here for the pecan eclair. Oh, Val says she'll take the chocolate ganache peanut butter. Hello. Oh, 10 plus is the meat pies from yesterday. Yeah. Y'all, thank you all so much. I had such a good time with mom. Thank you all so much for your feedback. Mom enjoyed it too, so we will definitely be doing more. Y'all, it is storming out here. Lisa says, nice to know. Absolutely. Yes, Chandra has a fitness channel. She works out like 5, 6 a.m. Sandy's here for the chocolate. All right. And then let me show you all the tea selections. So let you all can see and I'll explain this. Usually, when you go to tea service, they will bring you a menu because everyone gets their own pitcher of tea. So they actually put the loose leaf tea in there with the hot water, and you'll see when they bring it out. She told me to let it steep for about 3 minutes. So you will pick your own tea, and everybody gets their own pot of tea. So if you're dining with others, you pick the tea flavor that you want. We'll go through the menu here, and then oftentimes they have seasonal flavors like gingerbread or something like that based on the time of year. Oh my gosh, Val says, I'd be looking at people like, can you hurry up? Hi, Justin. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to see the screen share, find Maggie the Substitute Teacher on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Ah, what does Maya say? If we have a fancy meetup, I'm going to just look at Maggie for the next move. Actually, that is a really good tip if I'm doing the right thing. But if you ever feel out of place, they will teach you. Just look around you and see what other people are doing, and then act accordingly. But my etiquette teacher, one of them, she's in London, and she actually has events that once you graduated her program, you can go to like the Royal Opera or the Tea, and then you can put all of your work into practice. I'm working my way up there. I'm not there yet, but of course, when I make it to London or back to London one day, I'll take you all with me. I know you're there for the sweet tooth. Honestly, like when I took the boys with Nana, everybody just reaches for what they want. And you'll see even here, um, they just kind of serve it the way that they serve it. But it's really about the experience. So let's look at our tea options here. So if you like green tea, they have organic health and well-being. They have a Rubios tea. I believe this is originated from South Africa. Oh, that sounds incredible. Vanilla bean tea. If you like something light and floral, they have Emperor Jasmine tea. Also from the Asian family, they have an oolong tea. Oh, look at this one. This one is calling my name. Organic sugar plum fairy tale. That might have been the one that I got. Each tea tells a story. Maybe I had gingerbread. You'll see my menu. So we'll take a look at it. And then I don't know how to say this, but another Asian tea. Or if you like a spice tea, you can get a chai tea. All right. So from the tea flavors, and you get to pick one, what are you all choosing for your tea flavor? Maya's here for green tea. Mona's looking. So again, when you go to tea, the first thing that they will bring you when they seat you is they will bring you your tea menu, and you pick your tea menu, and that is the tea that you have because you get a whole picture of it, and you will refresh your own tea, and then they will bring out the delicacies. All right, so let's see. So that's the menu. So again, it doesn't cost you anything to, let me see if I can show you all here. It doesn't cost you anything to research. If you want to attend tea, I would start with the hotels in your area that are more the luxury hotels. You can see the three-tiered tower here with the pastries, and that's not I guess that is a picture, but it's definitely fun. Go by yourself, go with the ladies, go on a date, go with your daughter, and have fun. All right, so let us go back to the etiquette notes, and I will just show you all, since you had some questions about the tea. Do, 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 do. Where are we? Module 8. All right. Yes, get a pretty dress on. I wore my pink coat. They love the coat. What does Chandra say? I'm sorry, Genesis says, this class is so well rounded. We get good food, family facts, humor, and friendship. Absolutely. You all, this is actually a labor of love for me. I have found a way to, I guess, monetize my passion for food thanks to all of you all. But yes, honestly, this is what I've been doing. If you all knew me before I started my YouTube channel, I was doing this stuff anyway and just kind of doing it in my own bubble. I am so glad that I have found people who actually kind of like this stuff too. Yes, yes, and yes. Mona says, we have a restaurant here called The Whitney that has tea service. Absolutely, you can Google that as well. All right, so let's go back to our notes. And if anybody is interested in the free Facebook group, and again, none of this is sponsored. I'm just sharing with you all what I have learned. Okay, so for anyone who just hopped on, like I've shared with you all in the past, I have actually taken etiquette classes, and afternoon tea service is one of the modules just because, look, am I a duchess? No. Y'all know I'm a boy mom. But if you ever find yourself in these spaces, you want to know the proper protocol, right? Or at least I do. So that's why I study this stuff. It's fun for me. All right. So you can see, and this is Emma. She is one of my teachers out of London. So that is her school in case anybody's interested. So I'm scrolling down. We talked about the history. I'm going to see if I can answer some questions. Okay, there's a difference between high tea and afternoon tea, basically working class and upper class. Dress codes, the correct order of eating. All right, so you all wanted to know about this. Okay, so you can see here it says a traditional afternoon tea is normally served on a three-tier cake stand. So we just saw that, although there are variations. So again, it's not about going somewhere and saying, oh, this is right or this is wrong. I'm just happy to be there. But if you want to know like the tradition when they bring the three tiers, this is what you can expect. What does Genesis say? You just started wearing heels again? Yeah, from time to time I'll wear them. All right. The cake stand should be dressed as follows. So if you're going to do a tea party at home, this is what you should do. Your sandwiches go on the bottom. So the first level is your savories. Your scones go in the middle. And scones, which I mistakenly called scones, they're from Scotland. And they are those texture of a biscuit, sweetness of a muffin. It is a pastry. It's dense, and you break it in half, and that's what you put your jam and clotted cream on, okay, or butter. What does Maya say? I hate heels. I walk like a dude in heels. I gotta do better. Yeah, I had to learn that too. It's definitely an art. I don't wear heels all the time. I stay pretty comfortable, but if we practice, and from time to time, it can be fun. All right, so back to the notes you can see here, and then patisseries, which are pastries, on the top. Okay, so when you're thinking of your cake stand, or if you're going to proper tea service, again, you have your sandwiches on the bottom, and we'll talk about the sandwiches. Then you have your scones on the center, and then your pastries on the top. And again, if you're dining with a group, you make sure this is the other thing that I learned. Y'all know I'm greedy, but especially when you're dining with others, you want to make sure because they will bring a variety. Everybody gets at least one before you go back for seconds. So let's say I don't eat egg salad and there's an extra egg salad sandwich. You know, you would just make sure that someone has the opportunity to have everything. Oh, what else are you all saying? Genesis says start with a wedged heel. Yeah, absolutely. I usually do a chunky heel. If I'm going to do more of a pointed heel, it's low. Belle says the fancy meetup would be the only reason I'd wear them. Oh, I appreciate you all dressing up for our meetup. Mona says me and heels have a love-hate relationship. I understand y'all. You probably didn't notice it, but I noticed it. Y'all know when I did the what did I do? The New Year's Day at 9 Mile Station, and I wore those heels over the river and through the woods because I wanted to look nice. Um, in the igloo bubble next to me, the couple that was there, the young lady, she had on like a sequin dress, and then she was wearing Crocs. Crocs. I'm not judging, but if you are, going to change out of your heels, maybe like a little ballet slipper or something. I'm not the fashion police or the food police. Ah, Maya says, Maggie, what got you interested in etiquette training? Oh boy, there's a whole story behind this one. What I'll share here, because I will say this, I have some very strong opinions about ladies, about pop culture, about trending things, about social media, but I don't put that out there. I try to be an example. This is just me. Um, but I am working on, I don't know if it's going to be a Patreon or in my membership. I'm building some other content that is more like, Lisa knows what I'm talking about, like relationship based or, just kind of chronicling my journey and a lot of the work that I've had to do. So without saying too much, and I can tell you offline, Maya, but a big part of it too, you all know I've been on this health and wellness journey, and I didn't realize this, you all, at a larger size, it's a lot harder to be elegant. For me, it's a lot harder to be delicate. It's a lot harder to walk with grace in heels. And so as I started losing weight, and I'm maintaining 80 pounds and I still got a ways to go, um, I'm able to sit more gracefully. My posture is better. Just things have changed as I got the extra weight off. So as I noticed that change happening, I wanted to be even more refined. And then, too, if I'm being honest, I'm a boy mom. And y'all saw me in the kitchen yesterday. Being a boy mom requires a toughness that I can do if I want to do, but I'm not built for that. Y'all know, what do we talk about? Like, that is not me. And so I don't want, being a boy mom, being a, single mom or divorcee. I work in technology. I work with men. Now I work from home. And honestly, working from home has been a huge help for me. Um, but when you work in technology or data driven or very masculine fields, and then, what's happening around us just with the image that is projected, that is not me. And I don't resonate with that. So I'm going to be that salmon swimming upstream. And honestly, I think I heard the very first time, I didn't even know this was a thing. I was listening to the late great Kevin Samuels once, and I remember him talking about like Anna Bay, who has transformed her life, came from humble beginnings, had some exposure to the finer things in life through a relationship. And when that relationship ended, her access kind of got cut off. And so she was intentional about, no, I like this space. I want to do more. So I took her course, which led me to Emma's course, Woman of Elegance, Winnie's School of Etiquette. And I just love it. It's my happy place. So long-winded answer, more to come. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. For a nice date night. Absolutely. Y'all, this is not something I do all the time. Um, Once I get to my weight loss goals, maybe once a month would be great for me, but I really need to scale back because it is indulgent. So hopefully that answers that question. Look at Chandra. Chandra says, I have heels on right now. You wear them at work. Very nice. Yes, y'all. She had Crocs on in that igloo. And I'm not going to judge anybody, but like if someone is taking you out somewhere nice, I think make the effort. And I understand your feet hurt, but some ballet slippers would probably be. And they even make the little foldable ballet slippers. So if you need to come out of your heels, you still have something, elegant. If you're going to wear a sequin gown or a dress, just my thoughts. Were they bedazzled? No, they were like army green. She had on this sequin dress. Go back and look at the short. Maybe you'll see. She had on a sequin dress and then like army green Crocs. Yeah, no, I don't wear super high heels. Mm-mm. 3 is the maximum. I'm more of a 2-inch right now. Maybe. What does Genesis say? Maggie, please think about a spring meetup. Give us time to walk in heels and find our fancy dresses. Men for their slacks and shirts. Oh my gosh, would you all really? We had a Maggie meetup at the Cook's Warehouse. It was more of a cooking class, but yeah, if you all would be interested, I say this: put it together. You tell me where you all want to go, and I will be there. I'm going to San Diego, but yeah. Um, I'm happy to. You all pick the date and the budget and what you all want to do, propose it, and I will announce it. Absolutely. Y'all are laughing, laughing. Thank you for liking the live stream. Yeah. So I just heard about it and I didn't even know that was a thing. And so I started doing research and I've just kind of gone down that rabbit hole. And for me, it's a reprieve because y'all know life is real. Every day, it's something. Yes, absolutely. Rest in peace. Yes, Belle says you get to rest in your femininity more when you know how. This is so true, you all. And, people can say this is like times gone by or an old pastime or stuffy. I don't think elegance has to be stuffy. And it's not just the teas. I mean, you all know well, I don't know if you know, I've done a lot of work, like even on my speaking voice, on my gestures, just the whole package. I want to stay as refined as possible and grow old gracefully. So that's kind of how it started for me. What does Maya say? Interesting. I want to be more delicate. Maya said, oh my God, this is so funny. Maya says, tell me I'm pretty. You are beautiful. And I've met Maya in person. She is beautiful. And figure, she's like a workout person, bodybuilder, whatever y'all call them. Now let me do something undelicate. Walmart water in a pop top. Who does that? Y'all see? This is why I do have a straw though, which Emma would say, straws are for children. So I got a ways to go. But, for me, it's just one of those things that I enjoy. So I'm glad you all like it, but you're beautiful, Maya. Y'all are laughing. Yes, Maya is so pretty. Yes, yes, yes. What does Genesis say? We have to meet at a halfway point for the international class members. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Y'all let me know. Let me know. I will definitely do it. Yes. Y'all know I still drink this Walmart water. I love my Walmart water. It's sugar free, tastes like a soda. All right, back to the etiquette lessons. All right, so whoever asked about the tier, and then we'll move on to my actual pictures because this is what I do. And this series, you all on my YouTube channel, I've created a playlist and they're called dining documentaries. So whenever I eat outside of the house, anywhere that's noteworthy, I'll take pictures and we'll do these little recaps and you can find them in the dining documentaries. So I will make sure any other videos that I've done for restaurants when I travel or whatever, they will be in that playlist. Y'all know I like the Walmart water. Y'all, I am a small town girl from an immigrant family. I am not. And that's why I said this has been like my little pastime. I have two boys in high school. They don't want anything to do with me, as they should. And they're spending more time with their dad, as they should. So I'm finding things that make me happy. All right. So we talked about that. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, and Emma says they should be consumed in that order. So you start with your sandwiches, then you go to your scones, and then you go to your desserts. Okay, so you all can see here, hopefully, you all can see this is an example of a three-tiered cake stand. So that has been pretty common. Sometimes it's like that little bird cage, whether I've been at the St. Regis or Chateau Elan or the Waldorf, it's usually tiered like that, but it could be different. All right, so let's see what else. The history and etiquette of the sandwich. I think Marie wanted to know. So let me tell you about these tea sandwiches, okay? Ooh, pretty, yes. So that's in London. So again, Emma has these events that if you've completed her signature program, you can come and actually put your skills to practice. One day I will go and you all will know. Welcome, Trad Guy. Thank you for being here. Trad Guy says, ain't nothing wrong with drinking Shasta. Sometimes better than the brand name stuff. This is in honor of Wilbert. He mentioned how elegant is this? Clear American. This is my Walmart water in a sustainable straw. I like it. Y'all remember Shasta? Oh my gosh. Ah. I have so many opinions. I will not share them here, but more is to come. I am building a catalog, and I don't know, you all. It may be a Patreon, and it may be just like a $1 a month or something really, really minimal. But for those of us that are interested in this type of personal development, I will be sharing more. But I don't want to just put it out there. This channel will always be about the dining, but in 2023, more to come. Yes, Trad Guy is here to clown me in my Shasta. Happy New Year, Trad Guy. Oh my goodness. Oh, well. So let's carry on, ladies and gents. And yes, there are men at tea. You will see. All right. So, just so you all know the proper etiquette, um, the history of the sandwich, right? Oh my gosh. Um, the Earl of Montague, he wanted to gamble and he couldn't gamble and eat at the same time. So the servants brought him meat and cheese and he smashed them together so it didn't interrupt his gambling game. Who knew that? All right. When he picked up the snack, he would mess up his cards. Okay. The afternoon tea sandwich. Let me make sure you all can see this. I love Shasta. Y'all, I'm old too. I love it. Was it Shasta that had like the creamsicle or the orange cream? I love that stuff. But I don't think Shasta was sugar free. Did they ever have a diet Shasta? Okay, now I have to look. Hold up. Shasta. Shasta soft drink. Shasta pop. Oh, they're still around. They are still around. Shout out to Shasta. All right, so back to the afternoon tea. We were having an elegant moment. Thank you for being here, Trad Guy. Let us know if you have a YouTube channel so we can support you. Okay, so where were we? The afternoon tea sandwich is a somewhat more delicate affair than the gambling sandwich. Okay, they should be dainty with the crusts cut off and are normally long and rectangular or triangular in shape. So, yes, you will see this on the tea tower. So, those little finger sandwiches cut into rectangles, no crust. So, that's a proper tea sandwich. I didn't know that. I'm sharing it with y'all. Okay. Um, the range, the fillings can range from cucumber. I had cucumber sandwich, egg mayonnaise and crust. That's an egg salad sandwich. Egg mayo and watercress. A cheddar cheese sandwich. Smoked salmon. I did have that. Coronation. Coronate. Oh my goodness, y'all! I just received a cash app. I'm like, what is that sound? Hold on, Maya. Thank you so much. Maya just sent $5 for etiquette class. So Maya is the stream sponsor. Thank you so much. Aw. Maya just sent $5 for etiquette class. So the stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest cash app, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, or super chat. Just let me know where to look for it. Thank you so much. Let me put you in the ticker here. We're just having so much fun. Excuse me, stream sponsor. And let me put your whole channel name in here. Motivation and muscles. I want to type it correctly because I don't want to. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You all, please check out Maya's channel. She has started live streaming. I missed the first one, but let us know what you have coming up on your class. Oh my goodness, 5 cans of Shasta right there. Oh, the $5? There's 10 Shastas. Yeah, y'all know Shasta's that budget soda. We love it. We love it. Thank you for making us laugh, Trad. Okay, so the type of sandwiches that you will find at tea, it can be a variety. Coronation chicken is very English. You could have beef. I did have pastrami ham and other combinations. So usually your sandwiches will be, because you're going to have tea service at a hotel or a restaurant, they will make whatever they have fresh, okay? Maya is going live this Sunday at 4 p.m. She's doing leg day. All right, let's work it out. Y'all, I tried to do a workout. It was this Afro Brazilian workout. Somebody should have told me Maggie wasn't ready for that. Carry on. Okay, so yes, if you're lactose or gluten, just let them know. They will absolutely, like, even when I went to tea, this tea included sparkling wine or champagne, but the server came and he asked me if I would like that, if it's okay for me to have alcohol. So if you have any dietary restrictions, they absolutely, like when I went to tea with mom and the boys, they had one of the desserts that had rum, and so they said the boys can't have this, so they brought some extra chocolates that the kids could have, and of course they were looking, and I was like, try it and see what happens. But anyway, yes. What does Marie say? That's how sandwich was created. Zoot alors. I don't know what that means, but yes, that's how the sandwich was created. And these are the little things, you all. There's so many like how do you say, there are so many traditions. I nerd out on this kind of stuff. I like to know, why do we do that? So now you know. There's nothing elegant about leg day. Okay, Chandra's going to be there. That's okay. But you know what? Leg day helps us have the strong legs to walk in heels that are elegant. So it all is connected. All right. So let's see. To eat the sandwiches correctly, Marie, and y'all hear that thunder behind me. So this is how you eat your sandwiches at tea. A sandwich should be removed from the cake stand and placed on your plate, just one at a time. All right, so for those of us on Team Greedy, you don't just take everything that you want and stuff your plate. One sandwich at a time. One at a time, please. Take one sandwich, because usually what they do is they bring enough for everyone. So if you're dining by yourself, you'll get one of everything. If there's two people, two of everything, three, four, so on. So you take one at a time and then you eat. Strong legs for the high heels and the nice curvy look. Yes, absolutely. All right. So then after you put one on your plate, all right, so you're going to take it off of the cake stand and put it on your plate. You don't take it off of the cake stand and just eat it right there. You put it on your plate, one sandwich at a time. No, actually, it's a lot of food. I don't think you need to eat before going. And at the Waldorf, they brought out extra, so you'll see all of that. Belle says that would be hard. All right, let's keep going. Do not cut the sandwich any further. Simply take small bites until you have finished, and then you can go back for a further one, and so on. So, Marie, your proper etiquette, you take one finger sandwich and put it on your plate. There are some things you eat with utensils, but not the finger sandwiches at tea. You just pick it up and you would take a bite and place it back down. And of course, you're drinking your tea and you're having conversation and you're enjoying the surroundings. And then you would pick it back up and have another bite until it's gone. You're probably supposed to get 3 bites out of a finger sandwich, but maybe I get 2. You definitely don't want to pop the whole thing in. Oh, dang it. I thought I could just pop it in immediately. I know, right? Just take it and eat it. Exactly. Y'all are not alone. Trust me, I struggle too. All right. And then the last thing about the sandwiches, there are no rules about which fillings to eat first. It's a matter of personal preference. So hopefully that helps. There's one more. It says here, there's history of the scone too. Most afternoon tea establishments will continue to refill the sandwiches until you ask them to stop. So that's really good to know. Okay, you all. So yes, when they bring the presentation, there's one of everything, but this is what happened at the Waldorf. So the server will come back through and ask, would you like more pastrami? Would you like more egg salad? Would you like more salmon? And they have a tray and they will refill the sandwiches. So again, remember the proper etiquette is you go one level at a time. So if you're on the sandwiches, if other people want more sandwiches, you allow them to eat the sandwiches. And then when everybody's done with sandwiches, then we move on to the next layer of service. So Marie, I hope that helps. Genesis says, how big are the sandwiches? They're small, but I'll show you. Maya's already hungry. Yeah, they're like little rectangles, like if you have a card, like a little gift card, probably like half, probably like this little. Oh dear, what does Trad Guy say? Some of y'all never been to a buffet before. We are trying to be refined here. Trad Guy says, y'all be eating off your plate in line at Golden Corral, huh? Can't even wait to sit down. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe at Golden Corral, have at it. I have been to Golden Corral. I actually craved fried chicken in the morning when I was expecting years ago and ended up at Golden Corral. Um, Maya says we got to wait for everyone to eat. You have to wait for everyone. You're supposed to. Does this always happen? No. But if you want to know the proper etiquette, you don't move on to the desserts if someone is still on sandwiches. But, you can kind of let them know, we're ready. Are you? Oh, Genesis says, good refill on the sandwich, 3 bites a sandwich. Yes, now remember, you're drinking hot tea, you're sipping on hot tea and champagne and talking. So, did I eat something before I went? Yes, but it's actually a lot of food. Mom and I've been to places where they will bring you a to-go box if you would like to take more. I didn't, but it's doable. What does Try Guy say? Why does Maggie look at my comment like that before reading? Because I know you're here to make us laugh. But I'm gonna bring you up, whatever y'all say. Welcome to the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. I know. Yeah, y'all notice everything. Y'all notice everything. All right, let's see. Was there anything else about the sandwiches? Marie, remember there are plenty more delights to come, so don't overdo it on the first course. So, yes, I know. Y'all know I'm team greedy too. And did I have extra? Yes, but I would suggest before refilling on anything, I would take a lap around. I would try everything first. So if you have one sandwich that you really like, don't eat like five more of those. It's really about the experience. Give yourself an hour or two to really enjoy. All right. So that's hopefully, Marie, hopefully that answered your question about the sandwich etiquette. Now we're going to move on to the actual photos so you all can see. I did make a short of this. Um, all right, so let me pull up so you all can see. All right. So hopefully I'll be able to share my photos with you all. You know what we do. Okay. So of course I took some pictures. I took pictures of everything, and I'm gonna go through it with you all. Mona's ready to look. Okay. So let's see. Um, I know this is lame. Okay, so I started with parking. So again, this is at the Waldorf Astoria. Most of these hotels have valet. And I'm going to admit, I'm kind of one of those, like maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome. I drive a Kia. I'm like, should I be in the valet? But here's the thing. And if you don't know, you can call in advance and ask. If you are going to have a service at one of these hotels, spa, dinner, tea, anything like that, they will usually discount the valet. I don't know how much it regularly is, but valet, if you have tea at the Waldorf Astoria, um, is $12, which is a discounted price. At the St. Regis in Atlanta, it's $5. So different hotels have different prices for valet. That way you can come right up to the front. I didn't know and I didn't ask in advance. So I actually went down the street to a parking garage and walked. And by the time I was done, I paid $18 in the parking garage. So keep that in mind and plan ahead. What does Val say? This would be like taking a real elementary class on a field trip to tea. Maggie would be shooting those looks and slapping hands. No, you all. Look, I'm learning just like y'all. I'm just sharing with you. I don't know this stuff. I make mistakes all the time, but it would be fun to practice. What does Genesis say? You're the big brother who tells all our secrets when we bring our dates over. Yes, Trad is over here. I know. Put that down. No, I'm kidding. But yes, I'm nervous. I want to go to London and have tea with Emma, but I'd be worried I'd stir it wrong. Okay, so let's look at the pictures. Let's see what we have here. So I think I started taking pictures when I pulled up to the parking garage. All right, let me make sure there's no sound here so you all can see because I know it's loud. So this is the parking garage down the street. It was a nice day in Atlanta, so it wasn't too bad. And I took my time. Next time, if I were to go again, I would definitely valet. All right, so I'm just pressing the ticket there. There's really nothing much to see. Let's see. So I'm walking up. Is it done? All right. It's just spinning for me. Don't do that thing again. All right, let's just go here. All right, so I had never been inside the Waldorf Astoria. Yes, it was absolutely beautiful. However, it's a very different design. You all know the older houses are more of those colonial houses that have more like smaller rooms and corridors, compared to like new construction has these big open like floor plans. I would say the St. Regis that you all saw me at before has the big open floor plan. They have that big winding staircase. When you walk in, you kind of have that moment. The Waldorf Astoria was not like that. It was kind of like you go down little nooks and crannies, and it was beautiful, but it was just smaller. Who do we have here? What does Trad Guy say? Y'all want to see Maggie's baby pics? Oh my goodness, yes. Show us what you got. I look the same, just without the glasses. Emma Chamberlain? No, my etiquette teacher is Emma DuPont. Emma DuPont. Belle says beautiful. And this was New Year's Day 2023, so they still had some holiday stuff up. It was beautiful. Who do we have here? Linda with the love notes. Thank you so much for being here. Um, yes, the view. I'm going to take you all through. I made reservations at 3 p.m. and I got there about 2:30, so I was able to sit in the lobby area and just kind of wait. This is the Waldorf Astoria in Atlanta, where I am. I don't know where it is in London. We could look it up in a moment. But they have the Waldorf Astoria is a luxury hotel in a variety of cities. But I don't know. We're in London. Marie says, "Thank you for the instructions, Maggie. One sandwich at a time." Yeah, we're not going to be putting them in there. Oh, Emma DuPont. Yes, that is my etiquette teacher. How sophisticated. I know, right? All right, so let's see how our photos want to do. So I walk in. Let's see if the video will play. I may have to refresh my page. I want you all to see okay, there we go. So no sound. So I'm walking in, and you can see here, I'm kind of like, where do I go? It's not like this big, beautiful lobby. So I look down the hallway, there's something there. And Brassica is the name of the hotel restaurant. So you can go to the Brassica and just enjoy a meal, and that's where the tea service is. Who do we have here? We have Victoria, also a YouTube content creator, part of the lead attorney community. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going in for afternoon tea. All right, y'all already know I'm going to show you the ladies' room. Nobody was in there, but it's important to me. Now, this ladies' room is smaller, still very nice. It's not floor to wall marble like we're used to, but it was very nice and very elegant. Okay. Trad Guy Travis says, "I like that." Emma DuPont? Yes. You think money, you just think money with that last name, royalty. And if anybody is interested, Emma DuPont has a free Facebook group. It's called the Emma DuPont School of Etiquette or something like that. Anybody can join. So if you all are interested, let me know and I will drop the link. She has weekly like tips and the Emma DuPont School of Etiquette Facebook group. She has Q&As and it's, for me, a great way to ask, is this right? Am I doing that right? And she's really, really helpful. Sandy says, "Actually, this might be a great daytime date." Exactly, depending on the man. Yes, if you have a sophisticated gentleman with you, he would enjoy it. There were couples on both sides of me. Oh, Try Guy says, "The ladies' room. Am I supposed to be here?" Oh my God, let's keep going. Of course, there's nobody in there, but y'all like to see it, right? Okay. Y'all are laughing. Y'all are laughing. But yeah, you want to know. My bathroom doesn't look like this. Your bathroom doesn't look like this. I like to know what the bathrooms look like, or the ladies' room, or the facilities. What does Chad Guy say? No wonder y'all take a while in there. It looks so nice. Exactly. You want to wash your hands. And then I don't know if you noticed on the back, you can see in the mirror here, they have like a lotion stand in the back. It's nice. It's nice. Okay. Let's keep going. So just another picture of the vanity so you all can see. Tempo Sounds is going loud. I got a premiere in 30 minutes. Okay. Sandy says, "I'm looking to travel to Canada, maybe Toronto. Maybe you can go to tea there as well." Absolutely. I would suggest, even if you all have never been, look at the nice hotels in your area. The Hilton Group has the Waldorf Astoria. The Marriott Group has the St. Regis. There's tea houses, there are restaurants, and just see what they offer. It might be a great day date. Go by yourself. Um, it might be a good like daddy daughter or mommy daughter outing. All of that stuff. Yes, some even have a sitting room. Absolutely. Yeah, y'all already remember I was traumatized on New Year's with the unisex bathrooms. Absolutely not. Oh, what does Trad Guy say? No wonder it looks like an art gallery in there. We're waiting for the Mona Lisa. I've actually been to the Louvre in Paris. The Mona Lisa, it's smaller than I imagined, and it's I like the statues better, but Marcus, I took my oldest, Swim Shady, and he said the statues were weird and the Mona Lisa looked creepy. Can we get something to eat, Mom? So that's where we went and ate, and I had my first creme brulee. Oh my gosh, yeah, the unisex. Oh, let's keep going. Yeah. All right. So you all remember you helped me pick out my well, you all were there. So this is what I wore. I have on a dress, one of my Old Navy um, $8 dresses, but I have the pearls on. I have my bag from Florence, Italy, my Italian leather bag, and I have on some knee boots. And these are heels. You can see they're a low heel, maybe like a 2-inch heel, but this is what I wore when I was walking in, so you all can see. Victoria says, once I was in South Africa at a nice restaurant and the bathrooms were, oh, don't even get me started. I'm sorry. It's a bridge too far for me. Linda says, very elegant restroom. Absolutely. I always go. Genesis says, oh my gosh, it might be, oh, yes, in Canada. Hey, Rodney, thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments. Very nice. We have Stay Quiet. Stay Quiet. My first time seeing you here. Stay Quiet. Regretful. Thank you for being here. Everybody say hello. Thank you. Genesis says facts. The Mona Lisa is just, yeah. I'm not artistic. Y'all have seen my snowman cookies, so that is not my area of expertise. Chandra, you love it. Thank you, ma'am. What does Trad Guy say? If I see a unisex bathroom for the first time, mm, who do we have here? From the clouds, he's always watching. Brandon Eljet says, now, ladies, don't think all your bath. We're going to carry on here. Okay. So again, I'm walking in, and I'll see if I can go back to the big entrance where I walked in. I think I came out and took some pictures out front, but you can see compared to the St. Regis, this has a lower ceiling. So the St. Regis has the big, huge, like 4-story foyer where you saw, or foyer, where you saw the big tree. So the Waldorf Astoria is a little bit more intimate, if you will. Ah, yes. Ah, thank you, Marie. Marie says I looked beautiful. Team pink coat. Yes, you all make me feel so elegant in my coat. Hello, Brandon. Hello, sir. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I love the winter white. They still have the Christmas trees up. This was New Year's Day 2023, so January 1st. Very elegant decorations. All right, so you can see here they had some lounge seating. This is just me. I was early for my tea service, so this is just me walking through. They had beautiful like areas that were just kind of tucked away where you could sit and wait. So just showing you all. Brandon is here for Taco Tuesday. How about tea time Tuesday? Could we do that instead, sir? Let's do tea time Tuesday, and then I promise we'll do tacos again soon. I actually saw a banana pancake recipe, made me think about you, Brandon. I may be doing that soon, so stay tuned. Christmas vibes, so cool. Yeah, so this was New Year's Day. It was still very much winter. Hi, Sherry, baby. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Maya, I forgot to put you in. Bad Maggie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, you're never late. You all come when you can. I'm here every day for you. Come late, leave early, multitask, watch without listening, listen without watching, whatever works for you. Is Oman here? Did I miss that? We have Oman. Oh, it was Oman. You're never late. Hello, hello. Thank you all so much for coming in here. Okay, Sandy, no problem. Thank you, Brandon. So we're having tea time Tuesday. We'll do Taco Tuesday another day. Maggie will never forget where she came from. Nana won't let me. All right. So tea time Tuesday. So let's keep going. So this is the spiral staircase. Again, I've arrived for tea. I'm just taking pictures of the hotel lobby so you all can see. Very simple. I remember the St. Regis is very bold and colorful. This one was very much like winter white, winter wonderland. Ah, oh, what does Rodney say, Maggie? I love your soothing voice. Thank you so much. And I have to say, I appreciate the compliment, but I have to say, this is one of the areas that I've had to work on. in my etiquette classes because I realized I shout when I talk. Like that was my regular speaking. So I've had to like bring it down 1,000, use my inside voice, and slow down. So it's not the etiquette and elegance classes. It's not just about having these experiences and wearing heels or whatever. But for me personally, being a boy mom, working in a masculine environment, not having sisters, I've been very intentional about enhancing my softer side. That is just me. So thank you for saying that. All right, so inside we have our winter white, beautiful decorations on the spiral staircase, very southern, very Gone with the Wind. And this is the Waldorf Astoria in Atlanta. So I'm showing you all some pictures. Hopefully the video will come through so you all can see what we have here. All right, so I'm just showing you the spiral staircase. I did not go up the stairs, but I'm just kind of panning around so you can see. Maya says, me too. I'm a loud talker, screaming at the gym, screaming at my cats, and just being from New York. Well, I know we have scholars all over, and I don't know if it's New York or maybe city. I don't know, but it's something that I am very conscious of because when I let it go, y'all see me with the boys. I can so, yeah, but it's something we can change if we want to. Hold on. Genesis says, what does Genesis say? Oh, you have a Zoom class. See you all in the next one. Y'all, its chat is going fast. I'm having a hard time catching up. Thank you all so much for being here. Genesis says, you have a Zoom call. Okay, yes, absolutely. Have a great evening, my dear. Brandon says, free the cats, so don't scream at the cats. But you know what's really helped me in all honesty, you all, and I'm sharing with you all, the work that I'm doing. Part of the assignments, and for anyone who's just hopped on here, I know you see me going to these teas and these fancy dinners. You all know I'm a small town girl from an immigrant family. I cook, I yell at the kids, I clip coupons. This is not my everyday life. But part of the work that I have to do in my etiquette and elegance classes, these are assignments that we have. Go to a winery, go to the symphony, go to tea service, go to the ballet so that we are in softer environments and it helps us to put to practice the things that we're learning. So I've been doing this stuff anyway. Now that I have this channel, I'm sharing it with you all. So yes, 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 yes. What does Sherry Baby say? I'm trying to get dizzy. Let me change. That's next. Another video. I need that being a boy mom, and driving around other subpar drivers. You have a little bit of road rage. I understand. Yeah, I understand. And then you all know. I mean, I have two boys in high school. They're going to be up and out soon, and I don't want to be like this hollering old lady. No. All right, so I'm just showing you all the lobby. You can see here some more of the trees. And again, this one, you see the front desk down there, down the hallway. But unlike the St. Regis that was like big and sprawling, this one had like a lot of little nooks and crannies. You walk through and there's a tree here and a clock there. It was really, really nice. So a picture down the hallway. We got Leanne watching from Facebook. Hello, my dear. You got to say you love that big, good old Southern Maggie voice too. Yeah, y'all hear me loud. Hey, I try, but I understand. Yes. What does Trad Guy say? That's a great location for the Maggie roll. And see, this is why I give you the muscle eyes, Trad. Can you all imagine? Can you imagine your Maggie in the Waldorf Astoria doing the Maggie roll? Absolutely not. Yes, screaming at the cats. Y'all know that we have kids outside. Absolutely. Trad is cutting up. Trad is just cutting up. You're going to do better. Yeah, if we have our elegant meetup, this will be a great time to practice. Absolutely. Brandon says, cat lives matter. Oh my God. Y'all are ridiculous. I'm not an animal lover. Y'all are going to make me holler. Oh, I laugh out loud. I can't help it. I would fail. I'm the only girl in the family. Exactly. You all know I don't have daughters. I don't have sisters. So yeah, it's a lot. Work with a lot of men. Aw. What does Rodney say? Intergating elegance is serious work. Look at that vocabulary. Intergating. I'm gonna have to look it up. What does that mean? Oh, integrating. But you're a girly girl. I am absolutely. That's why you see in my definition, hopelessly feminine. And y'all saw that, like when Nana was here one of the times when y'all were asking her questions about little Maggie, since Trad has my baby pictures, I've always been this way. I used to play in my mom's makeup, the easy bake oven, tea parties. Like I've just always been that girl. So that's who I am. You know, working, having boys, like all of that, it starts to become more of a memory. And then, like I said, on my health and wellness journey, I didn't realize how, at a larger size, for me, it was harder to be elegant. So now that I'm slimming down, I want to just really enhance that. Oh, wow. Uh, y'all hear me on the lives. Uh-oh. Yeah, try guys. Try guy, you're going to be in Wilbert territory soon. You're going to have to come to the front of the class and sit. Yeah, Maggie roll at the Waldorf Astoria. No, classic. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Very sophisticated. Shout out to Nana. Oh, yes, you all. We had a great time yesterday. Thank you for the feedback. Maggie's going to do better. I'm just going to let Nana run it. When she's here, it's going to be her class because she told me that's what needs to happen. Absolutely. All right, so you all see the hallway. I arrived about 30 minutes early for tea. So I just walked around. I just went up to the front desk and I asked if it's okay to take pictures. And they said, absolutely. So you see this big, beautiful hallway. And can you imagine what it looks like at night? Trad is in a dump. If you get in trouble, you might be. Maya, you're excited about the journey. You're excited about my elegance journey. Oh, thank you. I always say I want to represent you all well. I want to represent myself well. I have a lot of opinions about a lot of things I will be sharing in another forum. We keep it about the snacks here, but yes, I will be the salmon swimming upstream. All right, so just some more video. So I've walked down the hallway. I don't know what that is, and I don't know if this gentleman was working on the tree, but it looked like, let me pause it here, like a motorcycle or like a sidecar or something. I don't know what was going on, but I went to the front desk and I said, I'm here for tea and I'm early. Is it okay if I walk around and take pictures? A lot of times, you all, if you ask, they're absolutely. And she actually said, if you go down that hallway, we have the English gardens. So I'm going down that hallway to see outside and capture some more pictures. Um, Rodney says, I'm waiting to see Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dancing down the hallway. I know, right? I need to do that. I took lessons a long time ago, like ballroom dance lessons. I'm not that good. I probably would do the Maggie roll, cut my own lawn. All right, so more pictures, just walking down. Okay, I don't know what does anybody know what this is? But it says Remy Martin. So what is that? Is this a bicycle? Oh, are they bringing you the Remy? And I don't know what kind of liquor is that. But they had it, I thought it was like a utility vehicle. But they have this bicycle, decorated with flowers, and they're bringing you the Remy and I guess a little sidecar. I don't know. Maybe it's a throwback to something. I didn't know what it was, but anyway, it was there as part of the decoration. So that's nice. All right. All right. So there's me. And then I did step outside to the English gardens. It was nice. I just kind of poked my head out and took a little video outside. So again, Waldorf Astoria in Buckhead, Atlanta. So you all can see like a little bit of a garden oasis in the middle of the city. I didn't walk all the way down there. I just kind of held the door open and took a video. But they have the garden path you could have walked down. All right, so I'm walking back inside. Oh, Maya says it's beautiful. Stay Quiet says, Lead knows how to dance, Maggie. That would be an awesome sight. Oh my God, can you imagine? What is Brandon say they bring the alcohol on wheels. Remy Martin is a cognac. Oh, okay. Maybe that's how you get your room service. So this is the I guess, front desk at the Waldorf Astoria. And this nice lady, I'm walking in. I had the pink coat on, and I asked her if I could take pictures. She said absolutely. And she was like, "Would you like for me to get your coat?" I said, "Oh, thank you so much." Ah, Padilla's here. Hello, Padilla says, "A lovely evening spent with Maggie. Thank you." Oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad you like this stuff, y'all. I've been doing this not in secret, but I've just been doing this on my own because I didn't think anybody cares. So the front desk, contemporary, but still very nice flooring, clean lines, simple colors. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So just showing you guys in case you've never been in the inside. I've never been on the inside. So since I was early, I stepped back out the front door and I took a picture from the front. Chandra's back. So you can see they have the toy soldiers there at the front when you walk in. Welcome back, Chandra. Thank you so much for coming back. All right. So I just try to get visuals of everything so you all can see. I've been living in Atlanta for years. I've never been to this hotel. Why would I go? But this is the entrance. So when you do like your valet or whatever, this is where you come in. All right. So you all can see. All right, so let's continue. All right, more pictures. All right, and then I'm opening the door just to walk you guys in so you all can see. I need to get to the snacks. But I love beautiful spaces, y'all. So you walk in the front door, the trees, the lights there, right? All right, so now I'm sitting down. So you can see it was like the knee boots with a little bit of a block heel, not much. So, that's what I'm wearing. So I'm sitting down and I'm just taking some pictures so you all can see. I've arrived early. They came to get my coat and put it in the coat check. And I'm just sitting waiting for them to let me know my table's ready. Uh, what does Rodney say? Rodney with the vocabulary. Serendipitous journeys are sweet, Maggie. Oh, I have to look that up. I think serendipity means like fate, like it's supposed to happen. Let me look it up. Rodney's making us look at our. Yeah, I think that's like something that's destined to happen. Oh, happening by chance. Okay, interesting. All right. Oh, I'm waiting. I had taken my coat off and sat down. Chandra says, "I'm going to ask my husband if he would like to do this with me. If not, try it alone." Absolutely. I think this would be a great night. I went alone. I've been with others, but you will see couples there. Oh, you can see that spiral staircase that goes all the way up. You like the pink coat? Thank you all. That was my Kate Spade shopping spree. So this is the host. He looked like a Viking to me. He had like the man bun and the little pink that you see here. He was like, "I'll take your coat, ma'am. Your table is ready." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." So he's taking me to my table. Absolutely. And Chandra, what city are you in, if you don't mind sharing, or major city are you close to? Are you in Atlanta? Well, thank you. All right, so they're taking me to my table. So you can see here there's already at the table, the tea menu. We'll look at that. So I'm coming around to sit down. Your napkin and your cutlery. There's your teacup. There's your sugar with the tongs. They have honey, water glass, and your wine or champagne glass. Chandra, you're in Chicago. So, yes, I would highly encourage you all to check any luxury hotels in your area. Go to their website, go to the restaurant or the dining portion and see if they have tea, and then maybe you can reserve or plan it so you know what options are in your area. Oh, you all like the pink coat? Thank you. I get so many compliments on it. You like the pink coat? The pink coat. That's my new signature. That's another thing that I learned on my journey, etiquette and elegance. We are supposed to have a capsule wardrobe, which just means you need to be able to be put together or look put together in a moment. In my opinion, sometimes we either look like red carpet ready or look like we don't do the bonnets here, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm working on getting, more of a capsule wardrobe that is just for me from carpool to kitchen, just always elegant. And you start with the neutral colors. I'm sharing with you all what I learned. I'm not an expert, but you want to start with your neutral colors, so your black and your browns. And then once you have that for your coat and those kind of pieces, then you can get like a pop of color. So I have a black and brown, and you all were with me. I just picked out the pink one. And I love it. It's so girly. Ah, Trad Guy says, is that a mink coat? No, no animals were harmed. It is a wool coat. And I believe wool is like sheep hair. Don't they shave the sheep? No animals were harmed, but it is a Kate Spade wool coat. So it's very, very nice. Trad Guy. The pink coat may be my signature item. Thank you. Love it. Very detailed. Yes, such a gentleman. Isn't that nice? And see, this is what I'm talking about. When you go to these places, I mean, you all look, I wear Old Navy, right? But it is nice when you go to these places and you get to experience a little bit different service so you can just put it to practice, all right? So, yes, he came to get my coat and he was like, I'll check your coat for you, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so now I'm sitting down. So this is like a two-seater table, and I'm seated with my back to the window. So I'm just showing you all the place setting. So this is the tea menu. So I'll show you all what they had. And again, it was set for one because I just made a reservation for me. I wanted to go do something special on New Year's Day. All right, so you all can see here just a picture of the table setting. All right. Oh, look at the china. I know. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. All right. And then in the corner, they started setting up a harpist. Oh my goodness. Rodney says you're looking for Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. I will find a video. I'm sitting there. I'm dressed up. There's a harp in the corner. There's music in the air. Winter Wonderland. Oh, I loved it. Beautiful. I know, right? So the harpist is getting set up. All right. So let me see. I'll give you all a little bit of sound. He's playing. Then the server comes and he asks if you would like the sparkling wine. It's included in the ticket that I bought, but still he asked just to make sure. And look how he filled my glass and kept refilling it. I've learned because I asked Emma. This is actually over full. When you fill your tea or your wine, it should be three-quarters full. Because I was like, and you always hold the stem. You never hold the bowl. But wait, there's more. Yes, a harpist. Let me see if I can get you guys some sound. Okay, maybe she hasn't started playing yet. All right, we'll find another video. But yes, the whole time I'm there, enjoying the tea, enjoying the wine, enjoying the sandwiches, there's a harp playing. I love classical music, but that's just me. All right, so have my champagne or wine or whatever it is. Maya says, fill mine all the way up. Patience, ladies. They will continue to refill it. Literally, every time I took a sip, he came back around and was refilling it. Pace yourself. Believe me, it's a lot of food. All right. And so I just took a picture of this because I just thought, coat check. I know, so silly. But the Viking who took my coat, he went and, put it wherever they put it. And he slid the ticket on the table. And your coat check ticket, ma'am. I know. It's the little things, y'all. I'm a small town immigrant girl. I love this stuff. I love it. Okay. So he brought my coat check ticket. So there's Maggie. You can see. What did I have? It was raining that day. Y'all can tell. I think I was drinking my champagne. All right. I was trying to get to my champagne. All right. Let's see. TikTok voice. I don't know. What is the TikTok voice? Uh, Let me see. Did I do a good job? Oh, maybe we can get some sound here. Oh, yeah, she's playing now. it was beautiful and soothing. Hopefully you all were able to hear that. But yeah, so you can see the tables are kind of, well, you can see, let me go back in. So you can see I'm by the window. There's a couple in front of me. There was a couple to my right. The harpist is playing beautiful music. And there's my table setting. I'm getting ready to select my tea. He came and refreshed the wine. All right. And then you guys can see here, there's, basically table settings. So you can book for one, for two, for four, whatever you would like. All right, so Maggie's drinking her champagne. I don't know. Okay, there's the tea menu. All right, so let's see if this picture, let me zoom in. All right, so we looked at this on the menu. I know it's a little bit fuzzy here. So you have your well-being green tea option. Oh, look here, Mad Hatter tea party, gingerbread cookie, nutcracker, sugar plum fairy tale, chocolate peppermint truffle, herbal spice chai, and oolong. So the tea that I had, I asked the server, what do you recommend? I like it light and sweet, and she recommended the gingerbread. So you can see I had sweet nostalgia with bold spices and a delicate snap. Ooh. Envelope the ones you love in the warmth and comfort of a freshly baked gingerbread cookies. So when you go to tea service, the menu that they will bring you is just for the tea. There is no menu for the food items because they basically bring an assortment of everything. So you get a variety of sandwiches, a variety of desserts, and then you have whatever scones they have. So you will pick the tea and then they will bring you your own teapot and then you pour the tea from your teapot into your teacup. The sound of the harp is heavenly. I know. Yes, generous refills. Everything was refilled. So if you ever go to tea, don't worry if it looks like they're bringing out a little bit the first time. As you eat, they will continue to refill. So they continue to refill the champagne. They continue to refill the sandwiches. So don't worry. Ah, Mona loves it. Yes. Mwah. The truffles. Ah, yeah, the heart setup. So what are you all thinking for the tea? Rodney says, what is ambiance? Exactly. You guys see why I like it. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I don't know what tea flavor you all are here for, but you have a variety. Now, this is 8 varieties of tea. There are some hotels you go to, it'll literally be a booklet of pages of different tea. You can get as sophisticated or simple as you want. Pick the one that you want. Y'all know I'm indecisive, so I asked the server to make a recommendation. Absolutely. All right. So now, okay, I'm showing you all. I've opened up, there's the brown sugar and the white sugar. So I'm just showing you what's inside the sugar container. So we have our natural sugar. Ah, Maya is here for the chocolate peppermint truffle. Oh, Rodney's here for the truffle tea. Chandra's going to have the organic vanilla. So you can see here now the server is bringing my tea. So I've asked her for a recommendation. She recommended the gingerbread for me because I like sweet. So you can see they actually bring the teapot out and then you can actually serve your own tea. So I didn't take a picture of the inside, but usually with the proper tea service, they have loose leaf tea and they actually brew it on the spot. So they'll put it inside the teapot with hot water, and she actually tells me, let it sit for 3 minutes so that you can get the full flavor, and then you pour yourself. So you can see she's walking through and she's bringing the tea. So that's the only thing that you have to choose off the menu. What does Brandon say? He's here for organic vanilla for 200, Alex Trebek. So Brandon is playing Jeopardy on Taco Tuesday. Let me see what my tea lady had to say. You all, I love my scholars. You all just, oh, everybody is welcome here. Everybody is welcome here. Gingerbread. Oh, sorry. I don't want it to be too loud. Okay, so you all can see the harp is still going. All right, so now I have my teapot, and now I'm letting my tea steep, and I'm enjoying the ambiance. I have my champagne, I have my water, I have my tea. Mona's here for the sugar plum fairy tale tea. Absolutely. So I've let it sit for 3 minutes, and now I'm pouring my gingerbread tea into my teacup. Mm-hmm. Oh, the aroma. It smells sweet on its own, but y'all know I like sweet, so of course I'm going to put some sugar in it. But yes, now I'm pouring my own tea. So if you are dining with others, let's say you're at a table of four, everybody would get their own teapot. So everybody would have a menu and you would pick the tea flavor that you want. So when I went with Nana and the boys, there were 4 teapots, and then the place setting would just be multiplied. Oh, Rodney says, look at this silverware. I know, so fancy, right? Oh my goodness. Ah, Chandra says, you like loose leaf tea? Honestly, yes, that's, when they press the tea leaves and the flowers, that's how you get the best flavor. I was actually supposed to go to China and do proper tea service, but the big you know what over the last couple of years, travel plans had to change. Okay, so I think I'm just trying to get some sugar cubes here. All right. Let's see. Did I get them out? It was a little bit. I was struggling with the tongs there, y'all. Just trying to get the. All right. So now I've put my sugar cubes into my tea. And there's actually etiquette. Y'all, I don't get this delicate. I don't know if it's sugar first and then tea or tea and then sugar. But I like it sweet, so I did 3. You probably could have gone with 2. Okay. But that's my problem. And then remember, proper etiquette for stirring your tea. You don't stir in a circle. You go from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And I wanted to do that with a harp in the background, okay? Ah, Mona's laughing. Yes, absolutely. All right. So that is the proper stirring. So if you go to tea party, you go forward and backward until your sugar dissolves, and then you put the spoon on the side. You do not taste the spoon. That's not proper etiquette. I do it all the time in the kitchen. All right, so let us continue. All right, what do we have here? Mona says that's amazing. Drag Maggie's at peace. Y'all see, again, boy mom, real mom. Y'all see, I clean, I do all that stuff. Yes, this is what I do. This is my happy place. This is my happy place. So when the boys are up and out and I'm on my own, my dream, y'all, I want to travel the world. I want to go to fancy places. Of course, I'm going to still cook, but I want to have these experiences and I want to come back and talk about it. See, Rodney learned something new. I didn't know that either. I'm learning and sharing with you all. Absolutely. Oh, Maya says you're learning so much tonight. Ah, so yeah, I did it right. So I finished stirring and then I put my teacup on the side. Yeah, no pinkies in the air. You go up underneath. Damone, thank you so much for being here. You know where to find us, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. This is Maggie's sauna. You all understand me. You understand me. Yes. This is my happy place. This is why I've been doing it by myself. Because the boys are like, really, mom? Whatever. Nobody invited you here. This is my place, my space. You hear the song? She's playing pop music. All right, let me carry on. I could just revisit, but yes, this is my happy place. You all know me well. All right, so let's keep going. What else do we have here? Everybody has their guilty pleasure. What does everybody like to do? Like, what is the thing that puts you at peace? For me, it's experiences like this. Um, All right, so now he's bringing the tower out. So again, the cake stand, and he's explaining to me what is there. So they put their scones on the bottom. We know where they're supposed to be, but we're not in London. And he's explaining, I'll unmute it so you all can hear. They put the sandwiches on the middle layer. We know the sandwiches are supposed to be at the bottom. and then the dessert. So I did take a picture, but I'll let you guys see how he's explaining this. And then the desserts are on top. He was getting a little close to my plate, but it was beautiful. So I'll let you see. Okay, Maya. Maya says she feels at peace in the gym. I love a good workout. Oh, goodness, you're so funny. The pastry. Yes, 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 yes. So let's see. All right. So I took a still picture so you all can see. Rodney's here for the pastries. Mona says, it's nice to do something for yourself. Take care of yourself in 2023 and beyond. Absolutely. I believe in working hard and cooking regular food for the family and healthy food for me. This was a treat for New Year's Day. And this is because their New Year's Eve dinner was $350. Can't justify that. So I did the New Year's tea, which was $78. I can justify that. What does Val say? Unlimited time to browse the aisles of whatever store I choose to go to. Isn't that great? I love going to the clearance rack and going up and down every aisle and just looking with nobody. Can we go? Are you done? Oh, Val, I love it. Oh, Mona, you love the education. Thank you. Exactly. Nobody wants to be rushed. Y'all can see I'm here. Yes. So you would, I did start at the bottom, even though per etiquette, this is out of order. So let's go through the food here. So you all saw in my notes, what is supposed to be on the bottom are the sandwiches, but let's go through what they had here. And I did start with the scone. I keep saying scone, it's scone. So the scone is warm. It's wrapped up in this napkin here, and it comes with orange marmalade, I think it was strawberry jam, and clotted cream. And my etiquette teacher says it's only proper if it's clotted cream. If they don't have clotted cream, usually you'll have butter. But clotted cream is like an English spread. It's creamy. It's not salted like butter, but it gives you like that cream layer, and then you put jam on top of it. Oh God, the texture is so good. Ah, Rodney says you love the classroom etiquette. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I started with my scone, and then if I were to show you all the notes, think of a biscuit, a scone. You don't cut it in half, and you don't like break it into pieces. It actually usually has like a little groove, and you can kind of break it in half, open face down. So you'll see how I do. And then you put your toppings of choice on there, and then you eat it open face. You never close it back up and eat it like a sandwich, okay? So your scone, think of the crumbliness, the texture of a biscuit, but the sweetness of a muffin, okay? So sweet biscuits. What does Mona say? That's what I was saying. Get back, fingers. I know, right? Exactly. Belle says, did I witness everyone's errors around you? That is such an interesting question. No, because I was really enjoying the experience. And honestly, what I've learned, it's actually not good etiquette to judge other people's etiquette. This is a decision that I've made for my own personal development, and I love that you all love it. But if we were eating out, I would never say, oh, that's not correct. Of course, you notice what you notice, right? Just like you never correct someone else's pronunciation, right? Um, I do remember the guy that was next to me. He was, I guess, on a date or whatever. And when the server brought out the tea and she said, allow it to steep for 3 minutes, he was like, okay, let me set my timer. Now, I kind of chuckled on the inside, but, you know, I didn't know this stuff until recently. And I'm learning and sharing with you all. What does Maya say? Okay, Maggie, what if you bite into something you do not like? How do you dispose of it? Absolutely. There is etiquette with this. You take a small bite. If you don't like it, you're to use your napkin. And then, you can, if it's something like you had a bone or something, hey, Qual, thank you for being here. If you would like to see the screen share, please find Maggie a substitute teacher on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. You can put it in your napkin, and then you would put the napkin like on the side. Like you would never want to expose anything that came, from your mouth, so any food or whatever. And then you would just ask the server to refresh your napkin. And then when you're done eating, I don't know, do you put the napkin on the plate? Maybe when they're cleaning up. I'll have to check into that, and I'll ask my etiquette teacher. But yes, that was also in the course. So if you eat something and you don't like it, if you can just swallow it and not eat more of it, that would be best. But if you need to, that's what your napkin is for, and then put it down and ask for a new napkin. What does Linda say? Pampering yourself is soothing to the soul. Absolutely. And I encourage all of you all. This is my happy place. For somebody, it might be an art gallery. For someone, it might be a hike in nature. For someone, it might be shopping. I don't know. I love experiences. One thing about Maggie, if you can get me a gift or you can give me an experience, 10 out of 10, I'm picking the experience. That's just me. I've always been that way. What does Trad Guy say? I dated a girl going to culinary school and she annoyed you, always telling you were cooking wrong. You just want to burn your water in peace. Yeah. You all saw and you all gave me feedback, and I appreciate it. Mom was here yesterday, and when Nana is here, I'm the student. And so I'm just to be her assistant, and however mom wants to do it is how she wants to do it. But yeah, um, good etiquette is really about making other people feel comfortable and basically just knowing the rules in any environment so that you fit in. So this is what I wanted to learn. Rodney says, elegance immersion therapy. Sign me up. Okay. Would you, Rodney, this whole time I'm thinking I'm talking to a sir. I don't know. You don't have to reveal if you don't want to, but I'll drop my free etiquette group if anybody's interested, Rodney. What does Trad Guy say? We had a potluck at church, and I whispered to my sister that the yams tasted like candles, and she laughed and agreed, but she said out loud, and the pastor said I made those. See? Okay, here's another etiquette tip. If you eat something that you don't like, we've already talked about how to dispose it. Of course, if they serve you something you don't eat, you're not obligated to eat it. There's a whole module on that. If someone asks you, how was the food? The proper response is, I enjoyed what I had. And you leave it at that. Try Guy says the Lord was giving me strength to hide that laugh. Okay. Let's go back to our y'all are just killing me. All right, so we've had the scones, and then let's see what was on layer number 2 of our tower. Okay, so our pastries in the middle, well, here was an egg salad, I think lobster egg salad sandwich in a little puff pastry. I believe this was pumpernickel and goat's cheese with a little bit of, I don't know if this is dill or mushroom on top. This was a little mini pancake cucumber with caviar. Over here, this triangle, I think Marie asked about the sandwiches, or someone asked the size of the sandwiches, and you can see here like a cucumber slice, so that's a good reference. This is a smoked salmon, which is very common, also on pumpernickel with a little bit of dill and lemon. That was excellent. And then you can see the finger sandwiches here, rectangular with no crust. I think the one in the back was the pastrami, and then this one might have been the chicken salad, coronation chicken. So Maya says, lobster egg salad. You'll take 3 of them. Yes, they were bringing out more. So they start with one of everything, and then they will continue to refresh. So don't ever feel like this is all I get. As you eat, they will bring out more. Trad Guy says it was like a scene from Nutty Professor. Oh, poor pastor. That's sad, when you make something, but it's always risky. I have my whole thing about potluck, so I'll leave that alone. Try Guy wants to try the cucumber and caviar. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was very mild with a little bit of the salty creaminess. It was good. And then desserts on the top. this 3-layer chocolate cake. Excellent. There's an eclair in the back. Excuse me, the fruit tart, the chocolate ganache with cream on the inside, and there's the macaroon in the back. The gong gong is coming, so. All right. Hey, I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm in the middle of a stream. That's okay. You want the chocolate flour? That sounds good. Doesn't it sound good? All right, so let's continue. All right, so you all can see. And there you go, Maya. There's a nice, I'm not Maya, Chandra. There's a nice little couple in the background here. All right, so I think I turned the table around so you all can see here. I'm just moving things around, so hopefully you can see the food. But now you saw what was on the tower. So you get one of everything to start, and then they will refresh. I think I just wanted to show you all close-ups of the food on each layer. I'm glad you didn't say it either. Absolutely. Velle's here for the cake. All right, so you saw my scone in there wrapped in a napkin, and this is like a cranberry. It had like a glaze on it. So yes. Yes. So there's the scone tucked in the, there you go. All right. So think sweet biscuits. All right. So I started at the bottom, started from the bottom. Now we're here. So I took the scone and I put it on the plate, as is proper etiquette. Remember, you don't take it off the tray and eat it. You put it on the plate. Try Guy says, is the one with the whipped cream on the bottom German chocolate or carrot cake? I don't know. Let me know when we get to the desserts. So you all can see the scone there. And I was looking for the groove because you're supposed to break it in half. Did I get it done? Oh, all right. So yes, I've opened up my scone. So you can see you open it up. And the way that they're made, if you do like a little bit of a twist, they open up nicely. Chandra says, I'm afraid mine won't be as flavorful. You don't eat dairy or tree nuts. Everything looks good. So if you don't eat dairy, you couldn't have, now could you have the goat's cheese? Is it just cow dairy? You could skip the clotted cream. And then I don't know what had tree nuts. But here's the thing, Chandra, I don't know if you stepped away, but anytime you go to tea service, you can let them know if there's anything you don't eat, they will take that off and then replace it with extra of what you do eat. So you don't have to be worried if you have any allergies or anything you don't eat. Even when I sat down, my reservation included the sparkling wine or champagne, but he asked me before he poured it if I would like it. Yes, thank you all for liking the live stream. Okay, so Chandra doesn't have any dairy. So yes, you could absolutely have a version without cream or nuts. Absolutely. All right, so I have my scone here, so I'm getting ready to spread. So you all can see that kind of crumbly, muffiny texture, but it's heavier and dense, okay? All right, so I put my clotted cream on there. Now I'm putting my jam on there. Jam on it, jam. It ain't too much. It ain't too much for. Okay, see, that's my problem. So I've spread on the clotted cream or butter. The clotted cream is proper. That's the English way. Like I'm English. And spread the jam on it. Absolutely, Shonda. Absolutely. And I think when you make your reservation, it asks you if you have any dietary restrictions. So you can put it in at the time of the reservation. And then also when you sit down, they will tell you everything that's on your tray. And if you need to remove anything, you can. I think this was raspberry. I can't remember. It's so good. And they also had orange marmalade. And I don't usually like marmalade, but I ate it. It was so good. And everything was made in house. This is either rye or pumpernickel with goat's cheese. Oh, so good. The plates are beautiful. Thank you, Chandra. What does Maya say? Just told my husband I'm going to take Maggie's etiquette class. Somebody said I need to make one. And his response is, well, what are you now? Oh, I hope that's a good thing. Yeah, I love sharing this stuff with you all. For me, it's fun. For me, it's fun. So, yeah, I like these things. They help me. They help me. All right. So, let's keep going, just showing you all. You can see little finger foods here, small portions, but again, a little bit of everything. They refresh it as you eat. So don't worry, you get everything. You get everything. All right. You know, I love the goat's cheese, the tangy goat's cheese. So here is Rodney's cucumber and caviar. I think that was like a little mini, I don't know if it was a pancake or like a little mini bread with a slice of cucumber. I don't know what the cream is. And it looks like some gold foil. Oh, Rodney says, Maggie, your passion shines through. Thank you for saying that. I do. I love this stuff. And I'm just happy that I have found my tribe in you all because nobody else cares about this stuff. Thank you so much. We'll be cooking again tomorrow. Caviar, gold foil. There's your cucumber. Oh, just look at that on the tray, on the china. So nice. I know. I know. And remember, the harp is playing in the background. Hmm. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Not sure what happened here. Oh, the salmon. Okay. Yes. So you can see, I think Marie was asking, so probably 2 bites, little finger sandwiches, 2 bites. And I ate the lemon, the rind, everything. It was just so delicate and so good. So, yes. Oh, lovely. All right, let's keep going. So I'm tasting everything. That one was fuzzy. Okay. I'm tasting everything. I'm having sips of champagne. I'm having sips of tea. Okay, let's go for 2 bites. It is tiny. Maybe two. Probably shouldn't pop the whole thing in your mouth, but I would say 2 bites. Let's say 2 bites. So, and, little delicate layers, smoked salmon. I don't know what the cream is, a little piece of dill. Um, Yeah. Okay, Chandra, you can do 2 bites. Yes. Let's go for 2 bites. Absolutely. Oh, y'all can see I was just capturing everything for you. But I love a good smoked salmon. So, and if you're vegetarian, you just let them know. They will take that off, or they won't even plate it for you and give you what you can have. I think this was the pastrami. So you can see the sandwiches, and they just have a little thin spread, like very delicate portions, with a little cherry tomato on there. So 2 bites is fine. They're not going to be really full to the brim. And the reason is so that when you bite into them, they don't like ooze out the side. Okay, so you're going to have very thin layers in there. Rodney says he's bringing his man hands. Okay, go ahead, toss them back. What am I going to say? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, as you're sipping champagne and as you're sipping on hot tea, it fits. It fits. So y'all can see in comparison to the fork. So rectangular shaped or triangle shaped, no crust. That's a proper tea sandwich. All right, so then I think this one was like chicken. I can't remember, but I ate everything. I sampled everything. Yeah, this looks like some turkey slices, maybe some spinach, and then I don't know if that's golden raisin or something that's in there, but I enjoyed all of it. I enjoyed all of it. 2 bites, or throw it back with one. All right, there's your lobster egg salad. There you go. Here's your lobster egg salad. So that one was nice. Probably do want to pop that one in so you don't get those flaky pastries all over. But you can see your egg salad, your pieces of lobster. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So a little something for everybody. And then again, of course, if you don't eat shellfish, you know, you don't you don't have to, but you can see just a delicate presentation. All right, what else do we have here? So we've had that. Hmm. So now that you all are seeing what it all comes with and they continue, Bill is here for the lobster egg salad. Absolutely. I think this is when he's bringing refills. So he's coming back around, and I got extra pumpernickel and goat's cheese. What does Trad Guy say? Show us how to cook yams. Do I even eat yams? And yams are African yams are different. You're probably talking about sweet potatoes, but I'm gonna get an episode with Mom. I think we need to do like an African grocery store episode, and we can show you how to cook yams. You're gonna be the potluck savior. Oh, this was so good. This was the cream. So you can see two bites, right? I took one. This was like a cream tart with fresh fruit in a little pastry cup. So I took one, and then I took another one. And you're supposed to set it down between bites, y'all. It's a lot, but I just wanted to capture some of the detail. You need a Maggie sweet potatoes pie. I did the butternut squash pie because I don't really eat sweet potato while I'm trying to get this weight off. Um, but yeah, have you had the patty pie? All right, so you can see. Oh, I did take a video. You can see the guy next to me. You can see the server is bringing out more to refresh. All right, so you can see how they are coming back around with extras. They're coming back around with extras as you're eating, so you can see here. So you don't have to worry with eyes on it. What? Okay, here is the chocolate cake. So I finished the sandwich layer. You remember you do one layer at a time, and now it is time for the chocolate cake. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I'm sorry, y'all. And yes, I wanted to pop the whole thing in my mouth, but I did try to cut into it. So, take this little thing. I don't know what it was, like a little raisin cake. I tried to cut it. Honestly, I probably should have just eaten it. It was so small, but it didn't really cut well for me. And the presentation, like it's like a soft, like I don't know. I was trying to cut into it. I know. Uh, Mona says, "Trad in these yams. Can I get the yams, sweet yams? Show them the way." Yes, Maya's here for the chocolate cake. hmm And then, of course, the macaron. So you all can see, I mean, just even talking about all of these, you get seven sandwiches, seven different sandwiches, seven different pastries, scone, tea, champagne, the harp, the beautiful view, um, and then they continue to bring out refills. So I would highly encourage, giving it a try if it's something that you would be interested in. Mona like that cream tart. Hi, Shaflet. Thank you so much for being here. We're wrapping up, but you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. So we're on the dessert layer with eyes on y'all laughing at each other. All right, let's see. And then the eclair. I was starting to hit the wall, but I had to taste everything for research purposes. Oh, Trad Guys never tasted a macaroon. Oh my gosh, I had them for the first time in Paris. Think of a very delicate, like, I can't say like a wafer, but it has like a very thin, crispy layer. It's a sandwich cookie made of almond flour, so it's very nutty. I know Chandra can't have them, but they have like different flavors on the inside and then different flavors on the shell, and it kind of breaks apart like a wafer. Oh, so Mona says, "Trad, get your life. Macaroons are." People like them or they don't. I know people that don't. It's not sushi. This is the dessert tier. This is an eclair. Ooh wee. Mona's looking at the cake. What does Try Guy say? I thought they were just for looks, but really tasted like chalk. Oh, the macaroon? No. You can get so many different flavors with different fillings. I love them. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. Welcome to, I know, Maya, you're full. See, thank you for saying that, y'all. It really is a lot of food. I know at first, because it doesn't come out in huge portions and big full plates, you almost look at it like, is that it? But you get unlimited refills of champagne, you get tea, you get water, scones, sandwiches, and desserts. And honestly, I think because you're eating slow, and you all know that's one of the hacks, right? When we need to lose weight, is to slow down, and it gives your body time to actually process and digest. I was hitting the wall on the third tier. So, yes. And then who's here for the chocolate ganache? So it was this cup of chocolate with like cream and like a little drizzle of fruit on the inside. Oh my goodness. Now the desserts, I was just kind of popping them in because at the end it's like I'm hitting the wall. Okay, so I have eaten everything. I am done. I'm ready to leave. I am exiting. So I'm showing you all the restaurant. Excuse me. Again, this is the Waldorf Astoria in Atlanta. Mona's here for the eclair. Absolutely. So just showing you all. Yeah, to me looks nice, elegant, a little bit, you know, masculine. I think the setting, so tea is different. This is the restaurant, so you can have a nice meal here. What does Maya say? You're here for the chocolate ganache. I know. It was so, so good. So as I'm walking out, leaving the restaurant and going to exit, another view of the beautiful lobby, waiting area, and a staircase. So I took a little swirl around so you all can see. So I'm walking out. Beautiful. hmm Yes. Make sure you all see. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to make sure sometimes oh, I always forget to give you guys the best resolution. I need to remember to do that. Excuse me, with the food, so you see all of the detail. All right. So I'm walking out, spinning around, showing you all everything. This was Sunday afternoon, giving you a little view, showing you the bar before I leave, just showing you the waiting area. So this is where I was waiting when they were coming to get me before my table was ready. So there's the bar, there's the Brassica, that's the name of the restaurant. All right, just a lovely picture for you all. I wanted to sear it into my memory so you all can see. Very nice, very cozy, very elegant. All right, so now I'm leaving. I should have valeted. I did not valet. I did self park. They will take the valet down to $12. So there is the Waldorf Astoria in Buckhead. You can see there in the middle of, um, nice ritzy part of Atlanta. So I did street parking. They have parking across the street, and then I walked down. But you all can see there's the entrance there. Ah, Track Guy says you're gonna pop up on Maggie in London. Absolutely. Yes, I got to get back there. I've been there, but I absolutely love it. So this is the hotel, and you all know a lot of these fancy a lot of these fancy hotels. In addition to like hotel rooms, they also have like residences. So they have that at the St. Regis. They have that at the W. If you don't want the maintenance of having your own place, a lot of times the upper floors will be people that live there. So I noticed that when I was walking out. But that is the Waldorf Astoria Buckhead in Atlanta. And we'll see where their locations are. So I'm walking, I parked across the street at some self park. It was a nice day. So I'm just kind of leaving, but you guys can see. So there's the residences, so you can see there. They have a separate entrance if you live there. Ah, the penthouse. Yes, absolutely. There you go, Waldorf Astoria residences. So if you live there, you don't have to come through. There's Maggie with the coat. All right, and then $18 for parking. All right, so you all probably saw my little short or reel that I made. This is on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm starting to do that whenever I go places, just kind of do a little composition for you all. Mona says, I'm thinking about treating my daughter to tea for her eighth birthday. I absolutely would. I mean, you all, this is something memorable. I went for New Year's Day. I don't have any plans to go back anytime soon. I'm sure I'll go again, but this could be a great date night. It could be a great mother daughter. It could be a great just treat yourself. Um, it could be a great ladies' night. I would definitely have the experience, put on a nice dress, and go and just enjoy the service. Just enjoy the service. So this is what I do when I take my pictures. I try to put them together so people can see like a 60-second version of what I did. Um, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you, Maya. Thank you. I'm so glad you all like this. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. This is a cooking channel. I will be back in the kitchen tomorrow. What am I cooking? I don't know. I was thinking about some banana pancakes. I saw a new recipe I wanted to try. Um, and I'm always cooking for the family and cooking for you all. But from time to time, especially the holidays or, any reason you have to celebrate, it's nice to do something. All right, last thing we'll do, let me look and see where the Waldorf Astoria is as far as locations, because this is my first time going. I've never been in one. I've never stayed in one. It's $500 a night. I don't got that. But you can have the luxury experience. Um, and a tea service is a great way to, tea service is a great way to experience, luxury at a smaller price point for sure. All right, so let us do this. We're going to just see where the locations are, and then I'm going to let you all have your Tuesday evening. So again, the Waldorf Astoria. Let's see here. This is part of the Hilton group, so I don't know if you have like Hilton honors. You see, maybe they have specials for you. If you're part of the Marriott family, then St. Regis is comparable. I had pluses and minuses with both. Absolutely enjoyed it. Okay, so let's look at the Waldorf Astoria. They're not everywhere, but if you're in the Maldives, of course, you can go. Let's go to, oh, look. When you stay at the Waldorf Astoria, it includes a personal concierge. Maya says, good night. Good night, my dear. You're going to bed. You're going to be elegant in the gym in the morning. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good night, my dear. Okay, so your Waldorf options. Oh, they only have 36 hotels. Okay, so they don't have a whole bunch of them. So they have Atlanta. This is where I was, Atlanta Buckhead. They have a Waldorf in Orlando. They have one in New Orleans. Um, Mona says, this is amazing. I'm so glad it's helpful. Oh, goodness. Let's just see where the location. So they have one in Washington, D.C. Um, they have one in Chicago. So that's good to know. They have a Waldorf in New York, Cancun. I don't know where Park City, Utah. Okay. Um, in Arizona, in Los Cabos, this is Mexico, in Panama. They have one in Las Vegas, Monarch Beach, which is California, Beverly Hills, of course, in Edinburgh, in Great Britain, in Versailles, in France. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I've been to Versailles. Oh, Amsterdam. Okay, I think we're going out of the country now. Hawaii, in Berlin, Germany. I'm just going to go to the next page so you all can see. In Rome, Italy, Cairo, Egypt, Jerusalem, Kuwait, in Saudi Arabia, Beijing, China. I don't know what QA is. Qatar? I don't know. Qatar? I don't know, you all. Obviously, Dubai. Obviously, you all get the point here. Dubai, Shanghai, yeah, Thailand, and the Maldives. Okay, so again, when you live in a large city or close to a large city, if you have access to this, I mean, y'all, I grew up in Athens, Georgia, and I used to live in Richmond, Virginia. Our airport had Concourse A and Concourse B. So, being in an international city like Atlanta, when you have access to this stuff, if I'm going to treat myself and it's available, I'm going to give it a try. So thank you all for allowing me to share. Thank you all for helping me to monetize my passions. Thank you, Maya, for being the stream sponsor tonight with the $5 Cash App. I really appreciate it. I don't find $5 lying around. If you all are interested in monetizing your passions, my passion is for food, but I do have a YouTube monetization course. Link is in the description. You can preview it for free. I was monetized in 4 months, and being a proud student of the lead attorney, he will tell you most new YouTubers, it takes 1 year to get monetized, which just means I earn extra income from my YouTube channel. And now I'm monetized on Facebook too. So I'm working my way around. And thank you all so much for your support. Whether you watch, like, subscribe, comment, all of that indicates to the algorithm that the channel has got good stuff and recommends it to new people. And that's how the channel will grow. But you can preview my course for free. The price is $50. You have lifetime access. It is broken down into 15 different modules. You can watch at your own speed and rewatch them. I go over my approach to getting the subscribers because you need 1,000, the watch hours because you need 4,000. I include screenshots of the process, the emails that you get from Google, so you can see, what it takes. Maybe you have a YouTube channel and you're not monetized yet. Maybe you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel. I've gotten really good feedback on it, so you can take a look. Maybe it's helpful for you. Or if you're on a laptop or a computer and you go to my YouTube page, there's a join button. You get the course included in your Maggie membership, and we have memberships starting at $5 per month. All right, so that was everything. Thank you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see what we're making. I don't know yet. If you all have any requests, let me know. Thank you for allowing me to share. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll find out the proper answer for you. So Instagram, class is dismissed. Thank you all so much for being here. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, class is dismissed.